podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
BoxingVoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punching? I was hitting him with body punching. I heard him actually, he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on?
BoxingVoice.com.
So you knew you had him by that time? Absolutely, I knew he was touching and taking those punches.
Beyonce Productions.
Making women gestures like,
Let's go, champ.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside my man, your man, Michael Gross. You already know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Right now, today, we're going to be talking about Triple G and his fight with Steve Rolls? Not Rolls Royce, but Steve Rolls. Similar to Rolls Royce, I guess. But, you know, look, it's just a tune-up, so Triple G deserves this. He's been out of the ring for a while.
Say what?
I know, so, like, he deserves it. I mean, hey, whatever. DAZN got big money. $15 million ain't bad for a tune-up.
You're serious? You're serious?
Man, let me throw it on out to my co-partner right here, Michael Gross.
Gennady Golovkin Productions.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
BoxingVoice.com.
So when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak. He stayed out before he said what I thought.
A man stand up for what he believes in, and when you stand up for what you believe in, you accept whatever consequences come behind it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yo. Welcome back. Yeah, man, we're back with another one. The return of Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. We know how we do. Yeah, DAZN, man. They just giving away free money. 15 million? 15 million? For Steve Rolls? Like Rolls, right? Like Rolls. A guy who never went a 12-round distance in a fight. A guy whose most notable fight is on Showbox. A guy who's only went 10 rounds once in his career. But hey, man, we'll break it down. We'll get into it. And yeah, Steve Rolls got a chance of a lifetime. Maybe you could kind of like put it like the lottery has a 1 in 1 million chance of winning. But yeah, man, we'll break it down. What's going on, this?
Bruh, I don't know. I'm a little shocked. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the amount of money. I mean, it's $15 million was the rumored purse for Gennady's first DAZN fight. And I just don't understand how they think this is going to bring subscribers. So I have to believe that they're thinking long term. They're thinking, well, if we show Gennady versus Rolls, then we get to show Gennady versus Canelo, the, trilogy, right? And that's what everybody wants to see. That's why they invested all this money in Gennady and in Canelo. Or am I wrong?
I mean, ideally, that would have been like nice, but I think Steve Rolls is like rated like number 94 overall in the world. So I don't look here, man. I'm not sitting here bashing Steve Rolls or nothing like that, but 35-year-old, never went 12-round distance. It's not like he's brought in here to beat Gennady, and I feel like there could have been more suitable names at 160. So you're telling me maybe outside the top 10. Hell, even outside of the fucking top 20, 74 other guys wouldn't took that fight. 70 other 4 guys ranked in front of Steve Rolls.
But I don't think it's about not taking it. I think it's about keeping the older Golovkin, without a loss and looking good to get that rematch with Gennady
My
Golovkin.
nigga Ness, look, bro. I would have took Spike O'Sullivan over Steve Rolls. I know Spike. I've seen him in there with Billy Joe. I've seen him in there with David Lemieux. I've seen him in there with Christian.
Yeah, but Spike
Banks Jr.
O'Sullivan is also a Golden Boy fighter. Maybe they don't want to give him to this guy. You know, maybe they want to keep him for their Golden Boy fighters. This is a Triple G Promotions problem, finding a good adversary. Like, you know, Canelo needs his opponents. The Spike O'Sullivans go to the Golden Boy stable. No.
Okay, yeah, I give you that. Now, I believe Eddie Hearn works closely with Triple G. I don't know what level of involvement he has, but he's been talking about Triple G a lot here lately in the media, and evidently he knew what the announcement was going to be, and he didn't want to reveal it. He wanted to let Triple G do it on his own terms. So with that being said, Eddie could have found or helped Triple G find a better opponent. I mean, they had Brandon Adams, which I thought was a decent opponent for a comeback fight. You know what I'm saying? You've been off over a year now. I mean, well, not over a year, but almost a year. You know what I'm saying? Last Canelo fight was in August or September of last year. Canelo's been moving on, man. He went up a weight class, fought Rocky Fielding, took him out. Now he's fighting Danny Jacobs. Canelo hasn't really been looking back. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, it seems like Gennady is the guy who's looking back, you know what I'm saying, who's not taking...
And honestly, Gennady has more of these Steve Rolls kind of names on his resume.
I was getting to. That's what I was getting to, man. But go ahead, because you know more about it than I mean,
look, I'm not going to knock Steve Rolls. He could shock us. He may go the decision, right? He's beat Demond Nicholson.
Refresh me on again who that is, because I seen that name. I'm like, Nicholson? Hell no, that ain't who I think it is.
No, that's not Dion, but that's Demond. Exactly. That's Demond Nicholson. He holds a win over Jesse Nicklo. Nicklo is a Showbox native. He also knocked out Fernando Casandena. You know, these are all journeymen, you know. He lost to Hart, though. We seen him on ESPN with Hart. And he lost to Steve Rose. He's got a draw with Emmanuel Elim. So that's what I'm saying. It's still in and around that barometer with common names. Then he beat Keandre Leatherwood. Another good, decent name. You know, who else do I see? That's probably about it. But, I mean, he's from Canada, trains out the Crunk gym, or he's just wearing a Crunk shirt. I have no clue who this dude is. But at least he's been in there with some sort of somebody.
All right, check this out. I'm going to do a little game with you, man. This is everybody who is outside of the top 20. Not the top 15, not top 10, none of that, Triple G. You know you had a tough fight with Canelo. You deserve a good comeback fight. I'm on Box Rip, by the way. Shout out Box Rip. They got Anthony Mundine. Last seen fighting Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn beat him.
Yeah, but he's too old, and he was just knocked out.
Fine. Yes, in Rosario, he's fighting coming up on the PBC card. Vanes Matarosen, you fought him last year. Artem, don't know who that is. 6-0, don't matter. Gabriel Rosado, who's over at the Zone, could it be a rekindling? Works well with Eddie Hearn, but hey, we seen it already. Don't do it. Luis Aries also works well with the Zone, who's over at the Zone and works well with Eddie Hearn. I meant to say.
Yeah, Luis Aries would have been better. At least that's a common opponent with Jacobs. But I mean, listen, when you get to this level of name, Mike, it's for a reason. Obviously, they're not looking for anything serious, B.
If you, hold on, I'm not done. If you were going to go after Brandon Adams, the contender winner, why not go after fucking Eric Walker at number 33, 18-2, ranked number 33 in the world? He's not a good opponent. He's not notable enough. Okay. Now, you know what? Don't even worry about that. What about Jason Quigley? Who the fuck is that guy? 16. Well, never mind. He's a prospect. Oh, never mind. So no, throw me in with that. But Curtis Stevens, 44. And that's about it. Top 50. That's the only name that I know. But man, all I'm saying is, man, it's different guys that would have sounded a little bit better, man, than Then my guy Steve Rose.
Listen,
And
I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree. I think you're 100% right. I just think they were looking for something specific. They were looking for, a sure win, nothing tough. He's been out of the ring for a while. He's older. It's preservation, man.
They could have went and got John Jackson, who lost on a contender at 58.
But when you keep saying they could have did this, they could have did that, because you don't like Steve Ross, I mean,
it's not even that. I'm saying that there's guys in front of Steve knows that we are better familiar with, that has a like we can go to that name for instance, Eric Walker. Okay, he was on a contender. He was on that. Steve Rose. First thing that pops in my head is the most notable thing that came up was that he trained at the Crunk Gym with the late great Emmanuel Stewart.
For sure. I mean, look, man, I don't know much about this dude. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. This is our second show of the day. We did the morning show early at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, 6 a.m. West Coast, 2 p.m. UK time, 7 a.m. Mountain. And we came back with the Patreon-only Film Study Tuesday, where we rewatched Terrence Crawford versus Gamboa, just to get us ready for Amir Khan versus Terrence Crawford. We also have an episode of Untitled on Patreon you could check out. And shout out to H Money for signing up to Patreon. Mr. Dazn spending some of that Dazn money with TBV. He said he would make us Dazn, and he did. I mean, he's spending some of that Dazn money with us by becoming a patron.
H Money, man. Perfect name for you, big dog. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. If I ever meet Eddie, man, I'm gonna ask him, hey, bro, y'all need a ambassador? Not me personally. I'm talking about Mr. Dazn. Mr. Dazn, who is that, Mike? This guy called H Money, bro. Every time he called in, he repped the zone to the fullest. I think he actually got the zone a printed clothing that's coming out soon.
I thought you was gonna go with the Nas, like the zone across the belly.
Nah.
I proved you lost already. You know what I'm saying? The zone across the belly. I proved you lost already.
If he got the zone tattoo across his belly, I was gonna ask that man what was he smoking PCP that day, or goddamn me Sherm or some guys. I don't know about that, bro. That's going above and beyond. Now a nice little DAZN shirt or something like that's cool, but a tattoo, nigga, you believe in it. You know what I'm saying? You believe in it.
Yo, what's wrong with believing, Mike?
A famous rapper once said, "Tattoo my name on you if so that I know it's real, or tattoo my name on you if you dumb as hell. Pick one."
I'm just saying, Triple G getting 15 mil for Steve Ross. He should be tattooing the zone on his shoulder.
And real quick, man, big up my guy Ron G out there in the field, getting you all kind of exclusive interviews. He was at the what was going on today, Ness?
Crawford press conference was today, Tuesday.
The press conference was today?
Today's Tuesday, so it was fighter arrival.
Okay, yeah. Ron was there, man. He got some good interviews. He said that he asked Crawford a question, but he didn't answer it. So we'll see. We'll see when the videos come out. But be on the lookout for new videos coming to the YouTube page. Ron G putting in that hard work, man. Maybe the hardest working man in TBV. You know what I'm saying? Big ups, Ron G. Yeah, man. But I mean, that's about all that I got, bruh. Triple G fighting Steve Rose. What day is it?
Oh, they got a date. Oh, that's right. It's on BoxRec too, so you know it's real.
Yeah.
It's June 8th. Oh, I won't be around for this one.
Oh yeah, you definitely you'll be out of town. Yeah, June 8th, man. Oh, so I guess we got something to look forward to in June. That's the first fight they got announced in June so far? No, AJ Miller, June 1. So they go on Canelo, then AJ, then Gennady. I mean, not bad little lineup for the summer months, but at the end of the day, they're not giving the to me, in my opinion, those fights are good. Especially the Danny Jacobs and Canelo. I think that has a potential to be a very, very, very competitive fight. And I think we're all in for a treat with that fight. Miller Joshua, I think it's a very, very competitive fight, but some people think that Joshua just going to spark Miller up out of there, but I don't see that happening. I think Miller is really, really dug in and taking everything serious, but to the Gennady and Steve Rose, man, they better come with a stacked undercard. Eddie Hearn better have some UK fighters over there that I want to see. Bring over when my boy actually be on the June 1st card. Bring over somebody, Callum Smith maybe. Yeah. Bring Callum Smith over and put him on that card and maybe like set that fight up for Gennady down the road. But they're gonna have to do something for me to get interested in this fight. Going in, we all think that Gennady's going to knock this guy out very, very easily.
You know, the funny thing is this might be a Gennady Golovkin only promotion, so you're asking for help on the undercard to entice you, but this might be his first, like, oh, let me show what I got, GGG Promotions, this new deal.
I mean, look, after the Munguia card that they just put on this past weekend, when I knew no one on the undercard, and I mean no one, it's possible.
Well, it was also in Mexico, man. I mean,
don't matter, bro. I know somebody down there, but I ain't know nobody on that card.
No, I hear you, bro. Callers then?
Let's go, man. Let's go. Quick report. I mean, final thoughts is shit. I would have wanted somebody other than Steve Rose. Like I had 4 or 5 guys that came to mind, and yeah.
For sure. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel right here at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. Help us get to that 200K. We working.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Going to the mastermind in Texas. Joseph, talk to me.
What is good, TBV? How are y'all doing tonight? What's up, Mike? What's up, Nance? Y'all doing all right tonight, fellas?
Good.
My initial reaction to this, man, is like everybody else, like, oh, who's this guy? But I think that they're really banking on Canelo to get the win over Jacobs, which I think that's a tough fight. That's a 50-50 fight, in my opinion, and that's because I'm a Canelo fan. But I think they're using that so they want to get somebody that they believe Gennady can get out of there quick, maybe 2 or 3 rounds, and be ready for September for a possible third fight with Canelo.
No, Canelo made it clear, man. If Gennady ain't got a belt, he ain't trying to fight him.
Yeah, but that's he's saying that now, man. I'm telling you.
What other incentive does he have? Pay-per-view money gone. He ain't got no other incentive.
Yeah, but it's a nice to the knockout. I'm telling you, you want to be able to fill the arena come September.
Bro, Canelo just put motherfuckers in the New York Madison Square Garden facing Rocky Fielding. It don't matter who Canelo fight. That bitch gonna sell out.
Yeah, but I say you gotta make the zone thing something people want to cover, because the Jacobs fight is coming up, and it doesn't feel like a big fight to me, as the way it normally does. I don't got casuals asking me, hey, if I'm having a fight party like I normally would. It's not getting really known out there, and that's a scary thing. That's why I think they'll put on Triple G and Canelo 3.
I mean, it's not scary, bro. It's not scary. It's going to take time. A transition away from pay-per-view is going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. Yeah. And, DAZN is out here pushing this pay-per-view is dead thing, so they're not getting any help from their competitors.
And actually, I think DAZN is doing a better job than, let's say, Top Rank has been doing with the Khan and Crawford pay-per-view.
But another thing that interests me is I think Triple G might have put on quite a bit of weight in this time off. This fight's contracted at 164, so does he come back to middleweight? Is this partially a get back in shape camp, or is he transitioning up to super middleweight? Maybe we do get the Callum Smith fight.
Man, he's just staying.
I think that's something
I think he's just staying relevant enough to get them big fights, bro.
My
It's just
nigga,
that simple.
this fight not for a
Another
title.
thing too is it's his first fight on the zone. You want Triple G to look like vintage Triple G, putting guys out of there in 2-3 rounds.
Cut it.
But I said,
Cut it.
Put your name back in, Joseph. But in the words of the great Adrian Broner, this ain't for no title. I'm the A side. I've already got paid. Why the hell would I make 140? I'm coming in at 144, and that's exactly what Triple G is doing. He's the A side. He done got paid. This fight is not for a title. Why push myself to that 160 limit when I don't have to? Or it could be 168. Calvin Smith. Who's up there? Who knows?
All right.
BoxingVoice.com.
It's money to shit. Working that wrist. Ballin' like Swiss. Diamonds wet like a fish. Pull up with them sticks. Come fuck with the clique. We fucked on your bitch. She sucking the dick. I'm whipping the purple.
hey, yo, what's going on? It's your boy H Money, the Boxing Voice 2019 Rookie of the Year. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing tonight?
What's going on, legendary H Money?
We good. H, what it do?
Hey, you know I got that heat for you, Ness. I got that Miami heat for you. Guess what, though? I'm just go straight to it, bro. When you talking about Dazn, you talking about the face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez, okay? This guy, Canelo Alvarez, he's about to fight. It's 2019. The biggest fight of 2019 is on Dazn. It's on the app. They're making big moves at Dazn. Okay, there's a lot of talk about me in Dazn, being Mr. Dazn. Okay, but I want Ness to be on Dazn. How can I speak to Eddie Hearn? I mean, how can we get Eddie Hearn on the show so I got some questions. I'm a loyal fan to the Boxing Voice. I'm trying to donate more money so I can show my appreciation to this show, because this show is really changing my life. So I just want to get Ness on Dazn, the Boxing Voice on there. I'm trying to see how I can get this and how can we make this happen. Who we got to talk to? Eddie Hearn, whoever. I'm willing. I'm paying. I just want to make it happen, bro. And I just want to talk boxing with you brothers. You know what I mean? Demetrius Andrade, the next Winky Wright. What do you think about him, Ness? He's a 3-time world champion in different weight classes.
I don't know if Demetrius Andrade gonna like you calling him Winky Wright.
Cut it.
But
cut it.
And that's only because Winky Wright suffered a couple of losses. Plus, he really couldn't get the big fights. Wasn't
Winky undisputed or unified at 154? I think he was undisputed.
He got a couple big fights towards the end of his career, so he could have done a lot of everything towards the end. He got some big wins. He beat Paul Williams, I think, or lost to Paul Williams, maybe.
No, I think Winky only lost to Jermaine Taylor, which was controversial. Lost to him twice, I believe, and then they lost to maybe Bernard. I don't know about that though for sure, but yeah, I know for a fact.
The funny thing is, I watched his career, because when he finally came up, it was on HBO, but I don't know, I just don't think that Andre would like that.
MSP Winky Wright was only at 154 and 160 also, so there you go. Did Winky go up to 168? I don't believe so. Let me check it out.
I don't know, man, but I just don't think Andre would like it. Not that it's offensive or anything. It's just that he's undefeated. And, Winky had a difficult career. It was towards the end of his career that he started getting them fights. But, yeah, man, Joseph.
Oh, yeah.
Rock, you haven't pressed 1. I don't know if you want to rock out or not. But let us know before we dip on out of here. We just wanted to report on Triple G's next fight. guess people don't think it's a big fight. Ain't nobody come out, Mike. They wasn't really feeling this, but it is what it is, man. You see TBV working. Me and Mike, we ain't playing no games. We got a lot of things planned. We will be making an official announcement. Looks like, Mike, we might be in Canelo versus Jacobs, doing another live show. Joseph wants a boomerang. All right, talk to me, Joseph.
So, I want to go back to what we were talking about, Les, about the possibility of Triple G. Do you think their tone changes after whatever views they get on the 4th of May? I mean, obviously they don't release that to us, but do you think they'll see something that they don't like or they do or don't like that would sway that decision?
Yeah, I'm sure, man, and I'm sure they'll push more money around. Like, remember, they was doing business with Big Baby before they hit him more money.
Right. See, because my thing is, what fight do you see outside of Triple G, or possibly if this fight's good, a Jacobs rematch, that's really a big deal for Canelo? You know what I'm saying? Like that would draw interest from a casual standpoint.
Out.
I mean, unless they can work a deal with Charlo, you know what I mean? But that seems far-fetched.
I mean, I don't know, bro. They could draw interest. Is Andre, like, he's over there for a reason, bro. He's gonna have to fight Andre or Canelo, and it's up to Canelo. You know, Canelo's already did the
but
big
do you
fight.
think Andre gets the attention of a casual audience? Because he's been hitting a lot. You know what I mean? Like, unless you're hardcore, not a lot of people know about Demetrius and how good he really is.
More folks know about Andre than Steve Rose.
Oh, that's true, but I mean, like I said, I'm looking at it as just a casual, super casual. Like I said, the people that hit me up around this time of year are they just see Canelo fighting, and you know, they're like, you know, you get those fans that are like, oh, I'm going for this guy or that guy, or you know, I think Khan's got the fast hands, or you know, I had people that thought Chavez was going to beat him, you know. And it's just Jacobs and Triple G are at that level a little. Well, not even Jacobs really, because I haven't had really much people ask me about it, as I normally do. You know, so that's what I'm just saying. I think it all depends on how the viewership is come May 4th, to where we're really going to see if we're going to get that third Triple G fight. I feel like all these promoters are working together at the zone to time everything right to make sure.
Cut it.
Rock, talk to me.
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo. So the last caller just pretty much touched on what I was about to ask. Like, what was the? Oh, shout out to y'all, by the way. I haven't called in a minute. I've been listening. I just haven't pressed once. So shout out to y'all, by the way, putting in that work. What's the likelihood of Triple G, you know, seeing an Andre fight? Like, I don't know his rankings in the WBO. I was going to ask, like, what's the likelihood of seeing that? And because I don't see the plan for Steve Rose. Like, I wish I could. I don't see it. I don't see where they're going with this. And what about Billy Joe Saunders? I mean, is there any future fights left for him on the zone, or is he, like, signed over, you know, since he's with Frank Warren, is that, like, off the table?
I think Billy Joe fights are going to be coming on ESPN. And what was the other question? I'm sorry. You said something about the likelihood of Demetrius Andre.
Oh, Billy Joe's with Top Rank?
I mean, he's with Frank Warren and BT Sports, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be fighting on ESPN if he fights in the States.
Oh.
His broadcast rights.
Got you. And
anyway.
Got you. My other question, what was the likelihood that Triple G and Andre would fight?
It's totally up to Triple G, man. As I was looking, I think Andre would definitely take that fight. And I don't think Triple G necessarily has to be highly ranked in the WBO. If Andre say, hey, man, I want to fight that guy next, I think the WBO would more than endorse it. I mean, for them to have a chance at Triple G holding their belt, they'll definitely jump at it.
Thanks. Well, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to TBV. I'll holler.
Man, thank you for calling in, Rock. I want to remind everybody to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that $199,999 plus one more. We'll be back with another one, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that icon bell. You never know when TBV is going to come through. Mike is always looking for great topics for us to talk about, and we just activate the machine, man. So whenever you get that back signal, don't forget to come in. Now you can hit the thumbs up, future, present, past. It helps with the visibility of the show. It helps bring new listeners, new callers, new characters that you later come to enjoy. Catch us tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, 6 a.m. West Coast, 2 p.m. UK, 7 a.m. Mountain. I am Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. I just dropped my sparring with the Cruiserweight WBC champion from Alabama, Dion Nicholson, on Patreon. Unfortunately, it is at the $15 level because none of the other Border Wars opponents have submitted their sparring. So, mine's is just in the cut, waiting. But definitely tons of other Border Wars footage up and going up. Also, Ron out there interviewing the whole Crawford fight, everybody involved with it, those interviews going up. So man, continue to support the movement. Best way to do so is obviously head on over to patreon.com/The Boxing Voice, and for your patronage, receiving a ton of exclusive content and never heard before, podcasts, untitled film studies, so many things. The betting show, which we're now also doing a betting show tomorrow on Wednesday to get us ready for the week. Man, guess that's it. Gross.
Follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312, and I'll definitely have some stuff for you guys tomorrow for the betting show. It's a fight card on Thursday that I've been doing some research on over in Russia, looking at these guys closely, and I think I got the perfect parlay for that particular fight. But yeah.
All right. Well, till later. Peace.